Hello, friend. We're going to start you out with a nice plate today. How are you? Thanks for coming to hang out. I hope all is well with you. I appreciate that you're here. Let's talk. Also, friends, be very vigilant about your email because I discovered and also was on the phone with my sister in real time when it happened to her. But Amazon is doing this thing to where they're like, "Oh, you said that you returned this and we didn't get it, so now we're charging your account." I caught it and I had actually returned the item, had to go back in there. Oh, yeah, sorry, we'll put it back. Same thing happened to my sister, y'all. So watch your email because these people are in your accounts, okay? So check your email for Google and these returns. Be sure for sure that you're not being charged. They charged me, I don't know if it was, I think it was 11 or 12.99 for some gift I had bought for Ace back in September. And then they tried to recharge me November. And I was like, no, ma'am, no, sir. And then my sister also got an email, and the lady was like, oh, yeah, I do see it. I think hers is like $22. She's like, oh, yeah, I do see it. But because we've not charged you yet, I can't reverse it. So you got to wait for us to take the money. Then we can. And she didn't know that it was there until she put up her actual account. It's like, what is this $22? And I ain't bought nothing from Amazon. Y'all watch your money. Watch your email, watch your bank account because they trying to get slick. They're trying to get very slick. So be vigilant. Stay vigilant. So I'm doing my best to be here. And as I'm sitting here at this computer, you know how the window on the limo slowly goes up and it's tinted? That's exactly what's happening to me right now. "5:41 in the morning, I'm getting calls or messages, alerts. You've been assigned another kit. You've got another file. Oh, you've been assigned another one. You've been assigned," just constantly. Now, normally if I'm out in the field, they start probably Wednesday or Thursday evening. Bing, 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 bing. Load me up for the week to come, which is fine because those are my off days. I'm not watching it day by day, dripping in first thing in the morning, middle of the day, end of the day when you think you're done. They're not dripping in like that. But, and this may not be the case for this next week going forward. Maybe it's that way because I'm just getting back in, like I'm just getting all of my permissions back to be able to work the files. Things are kind of moved and shifted and rearranged. So maybe that's why they're coming in, but it's not the most motivating thing to be awakened by your company issued cell phone with text messages at 5:41 in the morning saying you've been assigned something. Like, I know that you're in the middle of your sleep, but we need you to go ahead and get on up because 7 o'clock is coming and we need you to get on top of this and start doing your research. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. So yeah, that limo thing that happens, like literally the last 2 days, I have taken a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day just because I'm drained from thinking about all the work that has to be done. And I used to just be able to come here and knock it out. Four files plus 8 to 10 phone calls plus all my email. I used to just be able to come here and knock it out. That is not happening for me. Like the switch is off. I've checked out, and I don't even know how to get back in it. Like I'm having trepidation just about even making phone calls, to the point that I just called someone from my personal number by accident. When does that happen? Thank God she didn't answer. Thank God she didn't answer. Yeah, the thing the thing is happening. I cooked myself a lovely little early dinner. I want to get outside and take a walk just to get some fresh air because I have not left this house, I think, in 3 days. Once I finish here, I watch me some stuff on YouTube. I'm in the shower and I'm straight in the bed because I just... So, I have one more phone call to make. I woke up to a list of things in red. Hey, you didn't finish this yesterday. And you also need to do these things. And oh, you couldn't get in contact with them. Well, make sure you do. Send your letter. Go ahead and do this. Finish that up. Go ahead and send the payment. Give them another call just to tell them. Okay, y'all are adding an extra 6 things to the process that was already unchecked out. And I am doing my level best just to even show up and be in. The way that I'm just sitting here at this computer, I wish I could turn the phone around so y'all could see. I don't want to show y'all too much, but I'm just staring at the computer. A lot of times not even knowing where to go because my normal process now is all topsy-turvy. Like where I normally would go for being outside in the field is not necessarily where I need to go for the inside stuff. So it's like all of my processes are flipped and wonky. Where I would normally be taking the pictures and labeling them and knowing what I saw already. So I'm already pretty much have written all of the estimations that I need. Just got to put my coding and stuff like that. Now I'm coming in brand spanking new to a file that's already been put together. So now I'm having to search and grab and pull certain things out and see if this was done. And where did they stash this? Is it in this program or is it in that program? Who had it before me? Like, do I still need to run the ISO? It's like, it's not that it's impossible, yet it's very impossible for me right now. And I don't know how to get past that. I don't know. It's like I can't get to it. I can't like get a rhythm. I can't. And then some of the stuff I'm like, where is even that? What is that? Where do I even find that? And why is that no longer there? Oh, they renamed it this. And we don't do it these ways anymore. We do them these ways. Every keystroke is like a new discovery. That's where I am today. I'll show you guys my meal. I'm refusing to let this turn into this. Like, yeah, I'm refusing to go back there. Was halfway there. Both times I had to go take a nap and just try to reset and keep myself level. But I don't want it. I don't want it. The things we do and the compromises and the sacrifices for sustenance to be able to live means I got to make another decision here. I got to make another decision. I got to do something else. And I have something else to do, to be quite honest with you, that's going to require me to do a lot of extra working at the end of the year and at the top of the year, in the middle of trying to do the major thing that I'm trying to do. TikTok. Literally had less than a month. Okay, let me show y'all this food. I'm gonna get off here. I don't know that I have anything productive to say other than if you find yourself in this place, if you find yourself, listen, I don't have no more that I need to say, contribute. I can't even get past whatever this wall is. I'm trying not to drown and go under. feel like I'm melting. I don't have it in me. If you got that going on, I'm gonna plead with you as I plead with myself that we find a solution, because I don't want to keep having this conversation. I don't want to keep having this conversation. And I kind of want to low-key go ahead and do some big marketing and some DMs and see if I can't just go ahead. Because it used to be in a day I could make a cool $2,000 in one day, and then I could sit back and chill for 2 or 3 days. I used to do that quite often, quite frequently. And the first time that I hit my $1,000 day in my business, I just thought, oh, I'm over the moon. This is wonderful. Like, this is sustainable. I can do this. So to be here for the sake of having consistent, stable income, and to have benefits. And the reason I think that they're providing benefits is because you're going to need them suckers. You're going to need to use all the benefits to get through this. Nuts. It's like over 300 every 2 weeks coming out for benefits that I think I used my vision. I tried to use my medical. Got there, they told me it was like $286 for a copay. And I was like, when I own my own business and coming here as self-pay was only $120, what? Are you sure, ma'am? Are you sure? I have an insurance card. Yeah. With a deductible to meet of $3,000 before they start touching anything. So yeah, $286 on top of the $330 that I'm paying every 2 weeks. $600 something for the ability to access. Like, this is crazy. This is a very crazy loop. What am I doing? Why am I doing? What am I doing? So for those reasons, yeah, for those reasons, I'm gonna have to, yeah, I did this. I got the license, I went through the classes, I did all the things. Got certified for all this stuff to get here and hit a wall. And I have, what is this, 15? I've got 15 more days before the year's over, and I don't want to spend my 15 days of 2024, my last and final for this year, in this dispensation is what I feel like saying. In this dispensation, I don't feel like I need to spend my last 15 days in regret or in sorrow or in lethargic apprehension. Like, I want to feel joy and excitement for the new year coming and for the big plans that I've got and the big plans that I'm making. And I'm only here for the check is the problem. And I think because I'm not a person that, what is Amazon talking to me about? Yeah, I canceled Amazon earlier today. I sure did, because they wouldn't let me out of that Audible. Audible's charging me every month. I've got I had something like 5 credits because I haven't finished the books I already got, and they wouldn't let me cancel it. Well, no, we can't. And I said, well, can y'all at least pause it? Well, we already gave you a pause within the last 12 months. I'm like, okay, cancel it. No problem. I'm not going to fight with these people. I'm not. So I canceled Audible, Amazon, Hulu, Disney. All y'all can get it. Go now. Because they're dipping into the account, and this money I could be using for the fun life that I'm building for myself in the great yonder. Over yonder. Not to be consumed over here. So, they made me lose track of what I was about to say. But yeah, I don't want to spend the last 16 days, because this month has 31 days, yeah? 31 days. I don't want to spend my last 16 days of 2024 in angst. I don't want to spend my last 16 days in 2024 complaining about where I am for the sake of collecting a stable check, because I'd like to have a certain amount when the year ends, which is basically just one more check at this place, and then going to 2025. So I'm trying not to miss this, but Holy Spirit, we need a plan. What say thou? We need a plan, sir. I heard that right. Yeah, so we're going to sit here and listen, because I know that there's a prudent way. I know that there's a wise way, and you want to move in wisdom and integrity, because what I don't want to do either is sit here and play on these people's time. So I believe I'm going to, okay, there it is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm going to have a conversation tomorrow and ask for what I need. I've already talked to the one. He's sitting dormant and not paying attention. I hate that I have to tell this man 3-4 times. And he for some reason, he act like he can't hear me. So I'm going to have to go above and beyond, because I've already gotten the invitation 2 months ago. When you get back, make sure you reach out to me. I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to ask for what I want. Get me somewhere else, please, ma'am. That's what I'm going to say, because I can't be here. So before y'all introduce me to another 60 people, literally, plus they're contractors, which means I'm being introduced to 120 more people, and I can't handle the 8 that's sitting in front of me right now. Find something else for me to do, please. That's the answer. That's the answer. And then, depending on what that answer is, will be my next step into the next thing. But I got to be happy ending out this year. I have to be happy. I have to. It's not even a negotiable. I have to be happy. Because I want to cross over into 2025 with some joy in my heart. And before, all of this extra start happening with the good old Confederate gang, I better find and extract and pull and syringe and siphon all of the joy that I can in these days, and don't let the pressure of all that I need to do be a monkey on my back and rob me of the ability to enjoy my days. Darn it. My grandmother used to say, that'll learn you, darn you. That'll learn you. Like we were doing just fine. We were doing just fine. Yeah. So we're going to stitch in the food. Yeah. We got rid of Victoria's Secret. We got rid of a bunch of stuff. Fenty. We got rid of, I got my little list. It's on the other, one of the 3 desks I told y'all about. It's on my other desk. I just went down the list getting rid of stuff. That subscription. And by the time you count all that up, it's literally almost $300, if not over. Because I didn't count up the last 3 or 4 things. So that's the assignment for you. If you're still here and you're watching, go through your bank statement. Canva was still getting, I hadn't even used Canva. I've been using Pic Collage. Y'all see my thumbnails or whatever they call them. I use what I got. Like, now when I was doing a bunch of flyers and mailers and doing stuff for the business, great. But I don't pay y'all $13 a month for a full year that I'm not using your subscription. Is nuts, because I can't find a way to cancel you all. Yeah, I canceled an insurance company today. Like, why am I paying for all of this stuff? So yeah, go through your bank statements. And I know it's just so easy to see it on your phone. Okay, well, I have this much, and I kind of know what's coming out. I've got my Wi-Fi and my cable, and I've got my gym membership, and I've got this. I assure you, there's at least 3 to 5 things on your bank statement that you're not realizing are coming out because they're tucked and hidden underneath Apple Pay. Apple subscriptions is a thing, baby. Like, who is it? I think it was Adobe. The people that do like documents and forms and stuff like that, they had been taken out of my account for like 2 years straight on a trial. And I know people are like, well, I would have seen that and I would have stopped it a long time ago. No, what happens is you're like, I set an alarm clock to turn this off. I went in there and tried to turn it off. And it took me so long through the virtuals, the bots, the unsubscribe, where you got to do this first, authenticate yourself. Well, no, that's not the right password. Reset your password. By the time you finish all that, you forgot. You got a phone call. It's time to go to the next appointment. Something else comes up. So then you put it back on your radar. Okay, I got it. Well, that's expired. You got to start this process again. By the time you do all of that, you have forgotten to go back in there. After that second, third attempt, I'm not going to stop my life for $1.99, $8.99, $12.99. I got to continue, and I'll catch back up to it. So that happened to me multiple times. So I'm just like, now I'm just not going to sign. I'm not going to be signing up for things that come out of my account automatically, because clearly that is not the way for me. It is not, because y'all are just going to get a cool couple thousand off of me if I don't pay attention. Like this one company I've had, and I signed up for it, had all the intention in the world to use it. $50 a month, 2 years, ain't touched a darn thing. Membership just there, rolling along. Like, that don't even... Ooh, check your Apple, your subscriptions, your Apple Pay. I don't know what they call that. Yeah, if you pay for things on Apple Pay and it's attached to a subscription, they automatically renew you, and it's really hard to kind of track some of these down because they will send you through the fire. Once you see exactly what's coming out on a consistent basis, decide, do I really need that? Or am I just there in case I need it for the sake of convenience? Who you giving a little $2, $5, $10, $45 to a month, $55 a month, and you're not even using the thing? Please go back there and turn all that off. In fact, I went one level above, and I have ordered new cards. Like, just no one will have access unless I'm there swiping it or if I'm making a one-time purchase. Like, I'm done playing these silly games. There's no telling how much money I could have invested by staying on top of those things in particular for the sake of convenience and entertainment. Like, I'm not even watching Hulu and Disney like that. I turned on Disney doing a small stint just to bring some peace and to cleanse my palate because there was so much stress going on with the job. But literally, it's just sitting there. So why am I paying y'all this $11.99 every month? And I don't even watch TV like that. I'm watching YouTube 85% of the time when I turn that thing on, if I turn it on. So yeah, y'all don't be out here clowning and goofy like me. Don't be out here clowning with your bank statements and I'm just like, yeah, when the money's good and the money's rolling in, you're like, oh, that's just $2, that's just $10, that's $50. I probably would have eaten that going out anyway. Or, well, I'm not really going out and getting my hair done every weekend or getting nails done. Like, I'm not out here doing those things or going shopping every month. I'm not doing any of that. So it's like, well, I don't really feel the impact of it because the money's good and I don't have these other expenses that I used to have when I was getting my nails done all the time and I was getting my hair freshly twisted every, 3 weeks or whatever it was. And where am I going? Because I'm always in my work uniform now. And even with my business, was always in a work uniform because I'm always working. So I don't have a shopping problem like that. I used to order a lot of shoes and I don't do that anymore. I think I ordered 2 pairs of sneakers over the last 5 months, maybe. And that's just because I have to support my feet. Your feet are the most important thing on your body, if you ask me, when it comes to your mobility, because how your foot strikes the ground and whether or not you have the right positioning of your foot makes a difference in how your ankles work, makes a difference in how your knees function, makes a difference in how your hips respond. Like it's a whole, and as a therapist, knowing that, keep your shoes up to date. That don't mean that the nicest, trendiest Jordan. That means something that can support your ankle and the pronation, or however your foot is going to land. If you're a toe walker that lands and kind of rolls, or if you're a heel walker that hits and then rolls back around to the toe, all of that. Like, get the right shoe, get the proper shoe so you don't cause yourself issues. I've rolled my ankle, and that thing took a whole year to get right, which caused a knee issue, which caused a hip problem. And it took me a long time to rehab myself back. I knew what to do. It just was very frustrating because it took me so long to do it. Because our nutrition ain't the best, and all of that plays into it. But that's not what this is about. Check your bank account. Check your bank account, Sweet Pea. Check your, and I'd be talking to iPhone people because we here. I don't know what y'all Android people got going on. I ain't trying to start no wars, but I said what I said. Check your Apple Pay. I'm just serious. Check and make sure that whatever subscriptions that you're linked to, honey bun, get them out your pocket because you working for them. They have found a way to get your money without doing a thing. And we just, hey, yeah, I got access. I'm in the club. I'm accepted. Look at you. Look at us. We out here working for free. We're doing the work, and just you get to have my stuff just because that one time at band camp. Y'all, let's do something different going into 2025. Let's do something different. Honestly, let's do something different. And whatever savings I have discovered in my getting rid of things today, I'm going to put those into my savings to see just how much I was just giving away. Even if I had stopped feeding into this in September, would have made more sense. A cool $300, $600, $900, I'm sure. That's about to get on my nerves that I hadn't done this before right now. See my eye twitch. Okay, so happy Sunday. It's almost 6 p.m. and I still need to make this one phone call. That's where we started at. See, just immediately, as soon as I just remember, I'm like, oh, I'm in a happy mood. Oh yeah, you're still here. You're still here waiting. And I just be like, please don't pick up, because I don't want to talk. And I don't want to answer all of your many, many questions and hear your grievances. And so I shouldn't be doing this, because that's exactly why I'm here, to hear your complaints and to soothe and salve the relationship, because something wasn't done that should have been done, or you've been paying for 40 years, literally 45 years, ma'am, you've been paying. And we're about to tell you, no, not my monkey, not my show. That's for you and your warranty or your builder to handle. Ain't got nothing to do with us. But thank you for your monthly subscription, ma'am. Thank you. That's required by law. Y'all, woo! Okay, so that's that on that, about that. And I'm gonna call her in hopes that she don't answer, so that I can put her off till tomorrow. And then that'll give me a small window of opportunity to talk to. Thank you again, Holy Spirit. Give me another opportunity to talk and have this conversation. And what I already know the game. What she's gonna do when I ask, she's like, well, I can't talk to you today because I have so much on my plate, but I can talk to you tomorrow. She does that so she can talk to my direct report and find out if there's anything that she should know so she's not blindsided, and then talk to me. And then she comes in with this affront. Oh, thinks the world of you. And oh, nothing good, but thinks, ma'am, I didn't come here to talk about none of that. I said I'm talking to you about this. I don't need you to rah-rah hype him up and give me a whole parade about how great he is. I don't, ma'am, see, you're not, that's what I'm going to do. And maybe I should expect, maybe I should not expect that. I don't want to go in expecting that, but because it's happened to me twice, it's like sticking your hand in the fire. If it happened both times, why am I expecting it to be different a third time? But all things considered, I'm gonna go and ask for what I want, and pray that I get better than what I know is available, and more than what I asked for that works out in my favor. Amen. Listen, toast myself. This would have been a good time to put some lime in that. I think I just squeezed my last lime in my water earlier. No, I got one more lime in there. I haven't gone to the grocery store. I was gonna go today. And I didn't. I'm sorry, I'm listening, but I'm listening on y'all's time. I'm sorry. I guess I should let you all go. Been a pleasure as always. Like, share, subscribe. Keep hanging out. At some point, we'll go live when I get ready to share my big news, but I kind of want things to go a certain way before I do that specific announcement. So God bless your heart and all your parts. Thanks for being here. And we'll talk soon. Do something good for yourself today. All right, bye.